Hello everyone. Welcome to Seribot. Oh, we have a real Tarragon in here. Hello Tarragon, how you doing? Alkesh, Dan, and Milo and Bilius. Welcome. We are playing Tenebris Pictura, which I think is a spooky game. It's an action adventure, an ultra corporeal action adventure, brought to you by the creators of Megaton Rainfall, which I have no idea what that is. So having not played it, but it's interesting. It's developed and published by Pentadimensional Games. I mean, that is definitely a good game studio name to have. I have not played Megaton Rainfall. It was out in 2018, apparently. This one is from August the 31st, 2023, and is an Ideate Xbox game, so thank you to Ideate Xbox for the code for this one. We're playing on Xbox today. It's also available on PlayStation, Steam, and Epic. And on Xbox, we're looking at £16.74 or $19.99. However, it is currently on sale right now during the Black Friday sale for 60% off. So if you do enjoy the stream today, you can pick it up for a lovely reduced price of £6.69, $7.99. I'm not going to start a game from 2018. I don't have that's not in my backlog. But we are nearly done with the 2023 games, which is, you know, what I'm playing today. So let me load up the game and I can tell you a bit about it. Looks pretty. Or a bit more about it. There are 10 achievements. One person in total has completed it. It's going to be mostly about collecting Tenebris Pictura, aside from wake up on the ship and make your way to the end. So you've got a first and a last story achievement and collect stuffs along the ways. I mean, fair enough. Not many people have played it. So, you know, it's hard to get a gauge on that. Apparently we're going back to the Victorian era. Let's have a look, see what's in. Oh, we've got... Okay. That's fair enough. Okay. So, yeah. Going back to the Victorian era, playing the role of a paranormal investigator with psychic abilities who's landed in a misty, convoluted island brimming with mysteries. I was invited there by an old friend to investigate his daughter's disappearance. Before long, I'm embroiled in a supernatural mystery linked with a shady sect and sightings of extraterrestrial beings that appear to have escaped from a strange collection of paintings with dubious origins. Sounds fun. Apparently we get psychic abilities. But yeah, so without further ado, we'll load in. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet or what have you. And hi, Sir Khalid. Sorry, I did see the chat jump. Stop bringing Tippy asleep. Who said that? It's like we're in an oil painting. Am I dreaming? Do you usually live in an oil painting, my dear? Oh wow. It was an oil painting. Okay. Did anyone else join? No. Okay, cool. So, yeah. Tenebris Pictura. Let's see what it's like. The person that completed it spent about 15 hours on this one, so... You know. As I said, your mileage may vary, but depending on... That is a jump. It's giving me a little bit the... It means pictures of Tetris. Okay, I just, like, what's it to my soul? inside. Okay. Oh, no, 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 I'm died. Okay. Pretty spy for a returning guy. Hi. Hi, Raina. Jamiroquai. I mean, I was thinking something, and then I died and got a little confused. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Oh, apparently you can move that as well. You just got your last sanctum key and you might have to move on to dare mode. Interesting. Cool. Are we going in the shop or possibly? I believe I got all my sanctum keys. I think so. I was working on clearing the boxes in the tunnel and sorry, I have an itchy ear. It's really annoying. I was working on clearing the boxes in the tunnel and some of the meta stuff. So, okay. Magnus, who are you? And those all look like the same place, so I'm gonna go with that one because it doesn't look like the corridor I'm in. Oh, it's suddenly gone cold this week. I got my boiler checked on Tuesday, and I'm glad because it's all working. But yeah, I was glad to know that was all sorted. But yeah, it's finally dropped in temperature. Okay, we do have. I can see you're not our typical invader, Magnus. Who are you? What are you doing here? Have the boxes clear, but making slow progress past them. It's the last story thing you want to do, but you put it up because there's no achievement. Yeah, it's like I need to do the dead end challenge and finish. I'd make all the the combinations of things, and buy out the showcase. Those are the last ones I have to do in the game. But yeah, I kind of also want to get all the meta stuff. Or at least, you know, see the meta stuff for myself. But yeah, dare and curse mode, and then the 1 hour day one run. I don't know, because there's a speedrun hack thing. It's not a hack, it's a glitch, possibly, intentional, maybe. I'm always loath using that sort of thing, but I don't really see another way to do it, considering my dare mode was like day 6 and hadn't even seen the basement, so you need incredibly good RNG to have the foundation and get to the whatever the damn thing's called. But yeah, I'll go back to it at some point. For now, I'm finishing off games. I've completed 3 or 4, I think. 5. No, 5. Four or 5 this week. So, yeah. Yes, it's surprising. Yeah, we haven't figured out what this raspberry blancmange, or it could be bubblegum something or other. And it's moving. I'm getting distracted. Yeah, easily distracted at the moment. So, feel free to go, Joe, play the game at any point. Bubbling away. Anyway, who are you? What are you doing here? I should be the one asking that question. You didn't belong in this world, Invader. I'm just dreaming. You said I was pretending to be asleep, but I'm actually sleeping in a boat? Yeah, I think I'm sleeping in a boat. I'm just passing through. Don't trick me, you pompous worm. Pardon? Don't call it a dream. It's an astral journey, and you are at risk of certain death, so dream of some other place. Unless you want to die, Marcus. How do you know my name? How do you know that? I have the power to see inside your mind, and I was looking at an oil painting, a dull and mediocre one painted by a child. That's how I know you want to die, suicidal madness. I can see you're telepathic too, just like me, but you're mistaken. I don't want to die. I have unique gifts, and I can use them to help those in need. To waste them would be irresponsible. You hate your gifts. I don't hate my gifts. I got all over that a long time ago. You lying worm, you hate your gifts, and you haven't got over anything. Enough, I don't hate my... Stop saying it over and over. You can't deceive me. You might have caught demons, but deep down you're the one who wants to be caught. You wish every mission was your last one. If you know that's what I really want, you should be careful what you say. I don't need to be careful with a worm. I'm not going to talk to you for a moment longer. In a second I'll wake up with the boat and won't be able to hear you at all, you nuisance. Well, you really should meet the beings behind that door. Okay. There's a lantern or something. No, there's just a corner. I'm going to try this door. Okay. Alright, that takes me into a painting. Okay. Can't do... Actually, have to go this way. So yeah, it's... What the heck day is it? Thursday? Yep, that one. Doesn't go into the other room. Oh, I can pick the painting up and go put it on the wall. Oh, we walked through the end of the launch, it's fine. So yes, how is everyone? How are your weeks going? My week's been cold and stressful, but not really anything I can do about that, so I've just been tidying. So I'm halfway through putting back a mess that I made very tidily. The mess wasn't made tidily, I'm putting it back tidily. And to be fair, we're nearly there. I was like, not putting back this messy. So we've made it tidy, and oh look, it takes up less space. And we're also throwing some stuff away, like a really old fan that is very noisy, and like a ton of carrier bags with holes in. I'm like, why am I keeping carrier bags with holes in? Weird. Hang on, my computer's saying something. Let me just make it go away. It's like, no computer, I do not want to update my machine. I am streaming. You were hoping to head out to the Transit Remembrance Vigil in Local City today, but your body refused to go out in the weather. Hasn't been ideal for trying. I mean, yeah, I've been meaning to go out all week, but my body has been like, we are going to get distracted on all of the other things instead. Artie to fight is incredibly inconvenient. I mean, oh no, did it just dissolve? It just dissolved, apparently. It is a bee. But yeah, I have to go out tomorrow, even if it's cold, because I have a doctor's appointment. New parents, Merv Stefan. All I can think of is Merv, the cat that says Merv. Oh, I didn't actually finish reading that. Something. Do I have an inventory? You're expecting another figure to join the collection. Cool. I feel like I should ask what collection. I feel like I should also probably know what collection. Ah, right, okay. Transformers! Yes. No, fair. Yes. Right, that'll do. Hopefully, after this tutorial-y stuff, we'll get some more story, because at the moment... there's a ton of enemies. Excuse me. That's clearly not RB. Ah, so we're supposed to use that to separate. Okay, I don't think this is going to be my kind of combat. We do have another game lined up, but I wanted to give this one a go. Probably trapping them there with my body is not a good plan. Yeah, I am not particularly good at this. And there's no option to like change the combat, so... thing looks like it's like gonna try and suck things in. Hi, Leaky. I had thought this was going to be a teensy bit funner. I'm hoping it gets better. I'm fairly certain you're probably not supposed to use that as a shield like that, but... Why won't it die? It's got no health. I keep on dying. Oh, I think I need to knock it into the portal. That's how we get rid of them. Right, okay. Jesus Christ. Now that was hard. But we did it. Tricky, but we did it. Another unsettling lucid dream. Wake up. All since I received that letter from Fred. Yeah. Well, is everyone planning to play, you know, doing, aside from people who have already answered, of course? Dear Magnus, I regret not having been in touch. It has been 2 decades now, and I wish I were writing to you in less desperate circumstances. But Sophie, my daughter with Ada, may she rest in peace, has disappeared. With the gendarmerie's efforts have been utterly useless. It's as though she has vanished into thin air. Starting to fear the worst. Your fame has reached this island, marooned in the middle of the ocean. I know you have spent your life developing your talent for intuition, your lucky strikes, as I used to call them. You can trace the untraceable. I know you don't owe me anything, but I'm desperate and my resources are running out. You could visit this broken-hearted father and give him one of your lucky strikes, so I'd be forever indebted to you. Thank you for taking the time to read this letter. Your
Super Lucky 13, Charlotte and I are playing board games and having a couple brews, but hi Ilu.
Ilu too. Baron Friedrich Swanson. Hi Ray, thank you for the resub. Ilu too. Also hydrate. I mean, yeah. What board games are you playing? It's been hard to decide what to play on with you finishing Alan Wake 2. I mean, fair. You get that sort of post-game hangover, don't you? Hi, Dopey. I love that you got in there with your ban to Ray before... your ban of Ray banning Ray before... Yeah. There we go. I hydrated and it didn't even cost you any points. Okay, so hopefully now we won't have any evil spirit fights, because that was evil. We'll do... I know! I just did it! Okay. It was credit, okay. Given it was 4 games in the same connectivity... Ah, yes. Yeah, that is quite the gaming hangover. Quantum Break, and Control, and Alan Wake, and... Alan Wake 2? I think that's what you said. Yeah, big gaming hangover. I get that after I finished a big game. Or even just if I finished a, you know, stout. Ugh. Ugh. I never liked beer, but the really meaty beers just no. Sorry, I have blankie. It's not see-through. It's just teal. You are Magnus the Great, master of the occult, are you not? Master of magic tricks. You're going to get to the island to put on a show. No, they've invited me to investigate a magical disappearance, and I'm not into parlor tricks. I simply show my psychic abilities as they are. Yeah, very trippy. But yes, yay blankie. Yeah, I have all nice, clean, fluffy blankies because in my sort out of my flat, I washed all my blankies and gave them a tumble. And so then now I know they're clean, but also they are soft. But also I'm cold, but that's okay because I would rather be cold so I can put my blankie on than be warm. And I have been warm most of today because I'm running around like a dervish sorting out stuff. And now is pretty much the first time I've been sat down, so of course now it's the cold. The chill is hitting me. But I'd put the, you know, heating on if there was any need for it. There is not yet. Is it true that your carriage travels on its own without a coachman, that you control the horses with your mind? I don't control them. I have a special connection with them. That's why they're in the hole, but they go wherever they want. Ha! I'd like to see that. Well, maybe, my good man, we will show you. Okay, come on. Where was this originally? Because the controls are a wee bit janky. Yeah. It originally came out when it came out on Xbox. You run into the hitbox rather than sort of sliding off it. Oh, hello. Hey, the fresh air of your world, Magnus. You, how is this possible? What, don't you miss me? Don't need to answer, I know you're afraid of me. I can't be, get out of my head. Am I the one you hear talking in your head, or are you listening in mine, no telepathic one? Hey, Vlad! Fine, Linky, you Ray and Charlotte can have the stouts. I will stick to my cup of tea. I can hear you when it's getting louder because we're getting closer to the island. Fred's letter, the island, you, it's all related. You're also telepathic and you're on the island, isn't that right? Cold? Cold? Why don't you tell me what you want? Oh, Magnus, don't you realise today is your lucky day? I'm only here to increase your self-awareness. To remind you once again of your upcoming task. The thing you've been trying to ignore, the thing you will do with me. That unfulfilled desire, the desire to die. I've already died like 3 or 4 times, so, you know. I already told you that's not true. It is, and it's something we have in common. What exactly do we have in common? I also want you to die. That's hilarious. I want you to die, and you'll find 1,000 ways to die on the islands. Okay. Pentadimensional Games presents a game by Alfonso Del Caro. Settle, maybe? Ooh, it's got a little Big Ben. Everything's circular. Tenebris Pictura. I think Shadow? Possibly Shadow Pictures? I think Dan made a Latin joke earlier, but I don't think it was right. I think it was a joke rather than real. Oh, I guess we go to the Baron's estate. Little arrow on a map. It's strange that Fred isn't setting to look for me. Well, I hope I've not the wrong house. I feel a strange presence in this house. Maybe all over the island. I thought that was the horses. That is not the horses. It's a creepy ass shadow bug. Who is it? Magnus Blom. Magnus Blom was the name of that man, the mare that Baron had when he was studying you in Sonnenberg. Gagan, it was a stallion, not a mare. Welcome, follow me. Good security question! Do try and not upset the Baron. His nerves have been worsened ever since Miss Sophie went missing. Magnus Blom, do my eyes deceive me? You were the one who used to see ghosts. I'm glad to see you, Fred, and I'm not a ghost, generally. Weren't you given up for dead all those years ago? Still got the newspaper clipping where I read about your fatal accident. Wish I could have gone, but back then it took a long time for the news to reach the island. Hey, Jessie! But you wrote to me asking me to come. It's certainly my writing, Magnus, and my thoughts, but no, I didn't write this letter. How would I forget something like that? My heart may be broken, but my memory is still intact. Oh, Magnus, it's very fortunate that you are here. I can't even remember why we fought. Because of Ada. Okay, well, I waved and did a thumbs up. Because no audio. But, yeah. Hi, Jessie. Hi, Jessie, who can't hear me. Who still has 3 hours of lab to go through. Oh dear. If anyone wants to give Jessie a hug, I advise it. Because of Ada, may she rest in peace. I'm very sorry for your loss. Our daughter Sophie, we have searched for her everywhere. That's why I've come for it. Trust me, among other things, it's my job to find missing people. And I'm good at it. I'm rather famous, but maybe my fame hasn't reached this far. Rather famous for being a detective. I'm psychic, Fred. I did something stupid and nearly died. In fact, I was dead for an hour. Since that happened, I've developed special powers of perception, and that's how I find people. I get lucky strikes, as I like to call them. But we must not waste a moment. The thing I need to do is go to Sophie's bedroom, or wherever she spent most of her time, and I always like to go in on my own. In that case, we need to go to her painting studio. Sophie paints beautiful paintings, but I would say that. But sir, do you really think we need a psychic as well? The gendarme will find Miss Sophie soon, somewhere on the island. She'll be home soon. Master Magnus is an old friend, and we need all the help we can get. Please accompany him to Sophie's workshop. No, it's not necessary. I'd rather go alone if you don't mind. Very well. Go up the staircase on the right. And I have a little sit. Go up the staircase. And then on the right. I do like the painting type transition thing. Alexander is lying. About what? Sophie is no longer on the island, and if she does come back to it, she will bring the end of the world with her. Fortune teller now, why are you saying that to me? I don't know. Excuse me. Sorry. Sophie, thank goodness you look more like your mother than Fred. That self-portrait will work. Let's see if I can find you. Maybe she's stuck in the weird little shadow world. Sophie? There are a lot of portraits. And that place sort of looks like a spiked turtle. There you go. The Space Needle in the middle of it. You just steal the whole entire... Thanks. Those things are blocking my perception. I can't feel where Sophie really is. Although that dream felt real. Was it real? You know your dreams have been real for 20 years. Yes, ever since the accident, but that place can't possibly exist. Everything exists, Magnus. Everything you dream of, everything you imagine, as well as everything you can't imagine and don't dream. Okay. Just a quick whip around to see if there's anything else. Gems used for dowsing. Amulets that increases certain persons' extrasensory sensitivity. What was Sophie doing with all this? I shall ask Fred. I love how sits down and freaking man spreads. That door had a thing on it. It's locked. This door has a thing on it. Oh yeah. No, locked. Magnus, have I found any clues that could reveal Sophie's location? Not at the moment, no. Oh, evidently. I've taken this pendulum. Sophie hasn't had it for long, isn't that right? Who gave it to her? Don't know. What does it mean, Magnus? What's behind that door? The basement. I would like to have a look. Really is no point. There's nothing down there but garden furniture, but you already know that, didn't you, because you're a psychic. We do not believe in charlatans and quackery in this house. He wants nothing more than to take advantage of this. Gentleman's misfortune. Enough, Alexander. Master Alexander, I'm grateful for you being protective of my old friend, but you are mistaken. My perception is telling me there is more down there than garden furniture. Secondly, charlatans don't work for free. I am helping Fred simply because he's my friend. No need, Marcus. Alexander will make no further comments. We can take you down to the basement. I don't think Alexander is particularly happy about that. This is the emptiest, cleanest basement I've seen. Sorry. Have Sophie and I had the same nightmare? What did you say? What is this painting doing here? Alexander? I don't know. Has Sophie been painting pictures like this for long? No, this is nothing like her usual beautiful paintings. It cannot be hers. Sure. That painting wasn't there last time I came. And when was that? Goodness me, watch out. Master Friedrich must get out of here. Oh yeah, abandon me. Damn it. Very much want you to block off. Take it along with half the floorboards. You've saved this place. Ooh. The Eta pendulum points to new locations: River Island, Misty Forest. Picked up something. Tenebris Pictura, Baron's Estate, 1 out of 1. Okay, so basically you get all the locations clean and there are 40? Yeah, no, 50. Wow, that may not be all of them, but it is possible to get to the end. It looks like you only need sort of between 20 and 30 to complete the game, so... yeah, so lots of rares in this. For action adventure, I have to, you know, admit that I was expecting a little more. I don't know what I was expecting, but you know, we'll give it another half an hour. Are you alright, Magnus? Yes, I have hunted apparitions before. You both okay? Forgive us, Magnus. We could have never imagined that the painting would, but this all relates to Sophie's disappearance. Sophie was painting. Did she come into contact with anyone strange recently? It is possible. She has started moving in art circles recently. He's in Felix Kahn's art gallery. Felix Kahn's art gallery. Do you think they brought the pictures here? Why is all this happening at my house? I think it's don't think it has anything special. This painting is part of the collection. The evil is inside the paintings. It must have come through the paintings. And it's happening all over the island. Ever since I set foot on the island, I've felt it. It's blocking my reception. So what can you do about it? I shall use Sophie's pendulum to find all the apparitions and cleanse the island of them. Then I think I'll be able to use my perception to find them. Alexandra and I will go with you. We shall not leave you alone. Definitely not. This is something only I can do. I've cleansed places before. Houses, palaces, even gas-filled coal mines, whispering lands. Alright, enough. What if we... They're the beings like this are immune to physical injury. There must be another way. You can't possibly come to all islands. I'm a demon hunter. It's what I do. The pendulum will take you to all the infested places. I shall give you all the help I possibly can offer, Magnus. Forget everything you said about working for free. Whatever you do to help me find Sophie will be duly rewarded, and you can rest here whenever you need peace. Place to spend the night, Baron's estate. Okay, actually, maybe, I don't know. What do people think? Do you want to see more of this game? Because I don't want to be too late to bed tonight, I'll be honest. So we could just do like another hour of this game, have a break in about 10 minutes, and carry on. As for you, Alexander, you must keep Fred in sight at all times. Someone or something has gotten into this house, and if they've done so before, they might be able to do so again. Yeah, of course. I meant to say I'm sorry. No need. Okay, so let's go to the art gallery. Either which way, we're having a break at the hour. Well, no, we're having a break in like 13 minutes. We don't need to get distracted. There aren't collectibles as such, so... Welcome to Felix Kahn's art gallery. How may I help you? Do you know Sophie Swanson? Oh, of course, she's the daughter of Baron Friedrich Swanson. The Baron's a collector, and he's made numerous contributions to the gallery. Sophie's been here a lot. She's inherited his good taste and has a great talent to boot. When did she last come in? I'm afraid we've already told the police everything we know. Not a police officer. I'm Magnus Blom. You have probably heard of me. Well, no, Master Magnus, I haven't. And why should I have heard of you? Well, on the continent, I have something of a reputation as investigator of special cases. Anyway, I'm looking into the matter of my friend Friedrich. That's like Poirot saying, but I'm Poirot. I'm Hercule Poirot, before he was actually famous. You're a friend of the Baron. Well, either way, I don't have much I can tell you. Sophie used to come to the studio where we would meet up once or twice a week with a group of artists, a peculiar but incredibly talented group. The studio is the door on my right. Feel free to go in, but you'll need to buy a ticket if you would like to see the collection. Let's take a look around the exhibition. There you go. Thank you. Okay. You have two... Come on, Leonhard. Leonard, please do introduce me to the painter of this landscape. It's really very good. Look, straight ahead. Come on, I mean no offense, but I have seen you paint. Painted it isn't important, rather how it was painted. Come with me and I'll show you. Okay. So we can spend the thing we collect. morning. I'm Alan, art dealer and critic. I'm Magnus Blom. Perhaps my name sounds familiar? No, I haven't seen you around here before. I have acquired several of the works listed today. If you have any talents, would like to hear what I think? Please do ask. I often visit the museum and Ebony Hotel. We now have Ebony Hotel. So talking to people pays off. Thank you. What a face. You look like something out of Chang Chang's shop. Curiosity shop near the Hampside Overpass. I think insulting someone's face as a way to get a map location is kind of mean. Gems, lucky amulets, or antiques, things like that. Well, if you're going to wear gems, you might as well bring one wear one that brings good luck. I think the very same. That was a useful room. It gave me 2 locations. Damned paintings. Well, yes, of course. You are not critic now. I must have imagined it. I feel as though you're not your style of choice. Would you like to know what my style of choice is? No. My favourite style of paintings are the paintings of a painter, painting of the painter who's painting him. The 2 painters ignore the fact that both exist to the same extent, that their paintings are mainly windows to worlds that exist because everything exists, no extensions. It's the only magical moment in their miserable lives when they can catch a glimpse beyond the wall of reality. The veil of it. They live and die by ignoring it. Okay. Ah. So then, Sophie, would you like to try, or do you think it's too strange? See if I understand you correctly. You hypnotize me and then give me the picture. Glad you're having a little dance there, Lilius. The painting is yours now, Sophie. I hope your father likes it. Only try my trick if you want to. Come on then, let's go. Okay. When is a door not a door? It's a weird glowing booster. Hey, Outshine. that's cool. What games are those? They killed my body. Okay, helicopter shooter, cool. We used to play Swift in the room. Yes, hi Pan. I did see the stretch, but I'm just sort of fighting monsters right now. I will do a stretch after. Don't forget to grab your dealie. This is hard. I think I just want to have a quick break as I need the loo. Look, hold on. Let me just do a stretch. The fighting in this game I'm not getting the hang of, I have to admit. But yeah, in case you're wondering, this is Tenebris Pictura. It is a action adventure. Aww. But survival crafting. My two least favourite genres. Well, no, actually my least favourite genre is tower defense. But survival crafting is not great for me. But yeah, but I mean, as long as you're enjoying them, that is the main thing. So yeah, I think that, you know, we've tried this game. It's not really gelling. I keep dying. It's a good idea behind it, but I think I'm going to switch games over now. So we'll put the end screen up just for a moment, and then I'll put the break on. Okay, so that's for this part of the stream, but don't go anywhere. I'll be back. Thank you to ID Xbox for the code for this one. And yeah, catch you in a few minutes.